Oh, we're saved. Fuck Dave Filoni. Everyone thinks he's so great. He's the janitor. He's the Star Wars janitor. Every time there's a mess, he cleans it up. Prequels were awful. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you're saying, well, when I was a kid when they came out. They were really good. I was a kid. You were a dumb kid. You were wrong. I rented Empire Strikes Back on Betamax 5,724 times. You don't know what I went through. You didn't feel the disillusionment in that theater on opening night when Jar Jar makes his appearance. And everyone's like, oh shit! What the fuck is this? Prequels were horrible. Dave Filoni walks in there with his little push broom, his little wood chips, he sprinkles it all over the puke, cleans it up, makes Clone Wars. Everybody loves Star Wars all over again. Yay, Dave Filoni, he did it. He saved it. Oh my God, they're making a new Star Wars movie. J.J. Abrams is gonna direct. Oh, thank God, he won't fuck up. He made Lost. I watched every episode of Lost. I was like not. I had a show the last night of Lost. I was in my hotel room being like, oh, what's gonna happen? Little did I know, jack shit was the answer. They gave him Star Trek. Everyone's like, oh man, it had pew pews in it. Let's give him Star Wars. So he goes and he makes the sequel trilogy, it's called. It was a piece of shit. I don't care. Last Jedi was good. You are fucking retarded. Sorry if you're retarded in the audience. I don't know what other word to use on Gen X. It's not good. I don't care if you got frogs dressed up as nuns. It's not good. Dave Filoni's like with his little push broom and his little chain with all the keys on it, his little keys that come up and snap right back. He's like, I'll clean this mess up. I'll make the Mandalorian. We'll connect it. The Mandalorian will connect the original trilogy to the sequel trilogy. We'll explain why Palpatine came back. Horrible. It's horrible. It's all broken. Are you talking about what I'm saying right now? Security, have him removed. I told Reddit I'd stop throwing people out of shows. I really want to impress Reddit. Those are some upstanding citizens. Does everyone remember when Phantom Menace came out? Were there any Boba Fett's in Phantom Menace? And then I put out a song right after Phantom Menace came out. That's why all the lyrics in Fett's Fett are completely inaccurate. Nobody brings that up because it's such a banger. And then what happens after I write that song, Attack of the Clones? Were there any Boba Fett's in Attack of the Clones? There's Boba Fett. They got fucking 5 million Boba Fett's in this show. Everybody's a Boba Fett. Stormtroopers are Boba Fett's. Boba Fett's in it. Boba Fett Dad's in it. Boba Fett's aunt is there too, making some cookies. And then fucking Filoni shows up, or I should say Jon Favreau shows up. He makes the Mandalorian. It's got a Boba Fett in it. There's a bunch of other Boba Fett's. And finally, at the end of the show, we've got the fucking big climax. It fucking sucks. It looked like little Grogu was on marionette strings. And then we got all these Boba Fett's coming out of the ship. If I hadn't been born, those would have been Greedos. I understand my importance on this earth. If it hadn't been for me, Boba Fett wouldn't have been ruined. I ruined Boba Fett. You're welcome. He was a really cool action figure. Now we have nothing. I think I've said everything I want to say. I have no faith in Star Wars anymore. I have no faith in Star Wars. Acolyte was pretty good. I haven't seen the 3rd episode, but you know, I don't trust Star Wars fans. These days, they all sound like they're borderline shooters. They're perfecting the art of being an incel. The Star Wars fans. How can we have a black female in the Star Wars universe? I'm coming, Mom! guys. I will buy a hooker for each and every one of them. You don't say hooker, you don't say retard. I will buy a retarded hooker for each one of these guys. You know they're out there, somebody's into it. Alright, that's enough. I think I know when I should stop.